Hello, race fans. It's OG Devil Dog in NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. We are in season 1 of the NASCAR driver OG Devil Dog. And where we are going this time around looks like it's going to be Eldora. Eldora is a dirt track. Now, I have a little fun on dirt tracks, not a whole lot. I like them, they're fun. But this is for the truck series, so we will see how it goes. And so we have four top 25s and four races to get an extra $22,000. All right, let's see if we can do it. Man, Eldora is going to be a pain in the tail end. Like I said, it is a dirt track. So let's go to the track and go to our settings. You can find this NASCAR Heat 5 car setup settings online. I've got them brought up on my phone, and or you could just follow along with me. So with that said, while we are loading up, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, thank you for viewing, and thank you for liking. We are at 70 subscribers right now, okay? And before you ask, OG, does it cost anything to subscribe? No, it does not. So hit that subscribe button at the bottom, okay? Bottom right hand corner for you PC viewers. Just hover over that with your mouse and you can subscribe that way. Or if you hit the subscribe button under the video or go to my profile page on my YouTube, you can subscribe that way also. If you would like to make donations to my channel, feel free. In the description is my Cash App link. You can also donate by going to my profile page on YouTube and clicking on my profile link and donating that way too. Now we are seeing OG Devil Dog the driver, okay, every so often here while we are waiting and while we are talking. And I'm explaining something about subscribers. It is totally free to follow your content creator. That's what subscribe is. Just like on Twitter or Facebook or Discord or any other social media used, subscribe is the same thing. It just means that you are following that content creator. So hit that subscribe button. We are at 70 subscribers. Let's hit that milestone of 100. I have faith in us that we can do it. So let's try to reach that 100 subscriber mark and go from there. Alright, let's go to our race setup here at Eldora. We have been here before, looks like, and no, we haven't. So let's go ahead and change this down a little bit. We need 3376, 7, wrong way, 7 and 6, and 6687. 6687. All right, that's the shocks. Let's go down to the weight settings for 54.2, 49.5, 49.6, and 5. Oh, I don't know about the 5. I think I prefer, and this is by Blizza 81. I think I actually prefer 4s, but this is a dirt track. We're going to try it out. NASCAR Heat 5 car setup says 5 on these. Alright, we'll leave it at 5. And this is by Blizza 81. Normally I see the ones by the setup man, but this one's by Blizza 81. So let's go to spring settings. And let's adjust this down to 420. Leave that one alone at 400. Drop that one down to 210. And drop that to 220. And let's go over to tire settings. Alright, 10. Make that one 22.5. Up it up there. Don't be afraid. 11.75 on this one. And 24.25 on this one. Alright. Blizza81, I appreciate your contribution to the car setup page. And let's change the camera to 8 here. You guys that have created the NASCAR Heat 5 car setup page have done an excellent job. I appreciate you all. And during my videos, I am using your setups. Let's drop this down to -8. And make this one 2. Alright. Max both of these at 15. Now remember, whether we win or lose, we are following OG Devil Dog, the driver's career. And before anybody says anything, I keep reiterating this in my videos. Yes, the online servers went down in August of 25. We are in the end of December. That's okay. You can still play this by yourself and have a lot of fun with it. So we're going to leave all the rest of that alone. Now we're going down to gear settings. Bump that up to 245. Drop that one down to 1.5. Drop that down to 110. And bump that one to 633. Alright, let's save it. Remember, save it a couple times. Alright, let's go back to the beginning over here. This is for qualify. 3, 3, 7, and 6. 6, 6, 8, 7. 6, 6, 8, 7. Alright, go down here, 54.2, 49.5, 49.6, and drop these down to 5. I'm still questioning that because I like to run low anyway. So, I'll leave it alone and see what happens. Alright. Let's drop this down to 420, 400, 210, and 220. Alright, let's go over to tire settings. For 10, drop this, bump this one to 2250. 11.75 and 24.25. Alright, now we go over here. Bump this one all the way up to 8 for camber on the left front. And we're going to drop this other one down all the way down to -8. Be sure to like and subscribe. Help me reach that milestone of 100 viewers. That is awesome that we are at 70 right now. Move this one to 2. I greatly appreciate everybody. These next two are 15s. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Without you, my channel would not be the success that it is becoming. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. At 55 and 15 here. 15 and 1, leaving those two alone. And now the gear settings. Jump that down to 1.5. And 6.33. Going to save it real quick. So take a moment to pause the video and write these down real quick, and you too can set your car up this way too. Alright, before we get into the Dirt Derby, let's double check, make sure that we are recording. Yes, we are. Alright, now our practice. 24 seconds around this track. Y'all are probably going to laugh at your boy, but we're going to try this anyway. And see how well we do. 24.096. Really loose. Oh! We're not going to have no fun on this track. I guarantee it. We're already sliding. This is not going to be a fun track. So let's try this again. Get situated. If I could stay off the wall, y'all are going to be laughing, saying, OG, you suck. Oh, this is not fun. Who said dirt track racing was fun? Well, we're going to keep trying here. A second here. Once you get the hang of it, it's not bad. You just got to get the hang of it. And try not to spin out. Oh, man. Because that spinning out is going to cost you tremendously. Oh, man. Did I say I didn't like dirt tracks? I did, didn't I? I did say that. I'm not a fan of the dirt tracks.
Great job, driver.
Oh, check it out. We got it. Wow. I'm impressed. We had to do it in 24 seconds. We did it in 20 once we got the hang of the dirt track. Your boy OG is not a fan of dirt tracks, so I'm not even going to say that I love them. They're not one of my favorite tracks to race on, but it is what it is, I guess. And we are racing the truck series, so we're going to have a dirt track in here.
Qualifying. Make it count here. All right, we're going to see where that puts us on the starting grid.
Oh, I am impressed. 20.951. We got the pole position. Now if we can hold it. Oh, wow. All right.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Ready, hammer down.
This is going to be one of those nerve-wracking tracks. I can see it now.
You're all clear up top there. Inside. Got a car high now.
Oh, man. Already. Already.
Got one outside now. Still there inside.
Drop all the way down to 15th, and this is going to be a bad race for me to be in.
Still Still there. Still there inside.
You know, there could be a caution. There was more than 2 cars involved. Taking forever to get around here.
Got one outside.
And I'm being lapped. Dadgum!
Hold that line, driver.
Work our way back up and get back up there. We're in the very last place now. That's not good for us.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there. You got room, you're clear there. You're all clear up top. Clear low. Hold your line, got one inside.
Alright. Of course. Got one blocking me.
Careful.
Come on now. Get out of the way.
You got room, you're clear. Car outside, looking inside now. You got room, you're clear. Alright, you're clear. Alright, you're clear there.
We're back on the lead lap, so we're not getting lapped.
Car outside, hold your line.
As long as we don't wreck, we're good.
Clear high, bud. Car outside. Clear high, bud. Stay on the bottom. You just posted your best lap ever. You got room, you're clear. All right, clear low.
We really got to concentrate on these dirt tracks,
Car
I tell
outside,
you.
hold your line. All right, you're clear there. You got room, you're clear there. Top 3, use it if you need it. Car high, careful. Got a car high now. Still there inside. You're all clear up top there. Car outside. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Your boy ain't talking a whole lot this race.
Still there.
Gotta concentrate.
You got room, you're clear.
Oh, come on now.
Inside, inside.
Every time I try to go around him, he wrecks
Looking
me.
inside now. Clear low there. Still there inside. Clear down low. 10 to go. All right, you're clear. Car outside. You got room, you're clear. You got room, you're clear. Got one up top. Got one up top. Top 3, use it if you need it. You're all clear up top there. You got room, you're clear. Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear there. Clear all around there. Car there on the outside, all clear. Still there. All right, you're clear. Stay low, stay low. You're all clear up top there. Still there. Five to go, driver. Careful, still there. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear. Outside. You got room, you're clear.
Ah.
Got a car coming inside now. Road clear.
Dadgummit.
Outside.
Dropped all the way down to 16th. Oh my lord.
All right, you're clear. 2 laps left, stay calm. You got room, you're clear there. Clear all around. Clear all around. All right, let's go. White flag. You got room, you're clear. Car outside, hold your line.
It's so hard to handle on these tracks.
All right, you're clear. Got a car coming inside now. You got room, you're clear. Great job.
Alright, we finished 15th. That torture is over. Thank God. I'm not a big fan of dirt tracks. And that has put me above Sauter. As long as I finish above him, I am happy. Wow, that was awful. Dirt tracks are sucky in my opinion. But I guess it's because I don't like racing them. Let's finish the event. I dropped from the pole. That was a tough break. Finishing 15th. That's quite alright though. As long as I beat Sawyer. And that put me points ahead of him. We were tied in points. Now I'm just 5 points ahead of him. And we have to go from there and just keep building our points up. And do our best that nobody else catches us. Except that. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody claims I won't finish the next race. You want to bet on it? Matt Crafton. I keep thinking to myself, maybe I should wreck OG Double Dog. Yeah, maybe next race. Rubbin's racing, buddy. My partner, that was a tough race. Move on. Yes, it was. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's close that out. Let's get that horrible race out of the way and go to the next one. Look at that. We are in Michigan. Let's scroll to our handy dandy screen and find Michigan, Kansas, Kentucky, Las Vegas, Martinsville, and Michigan. NASCAR Heat 5 car setups on the internet. Bring them up on your phone or just follow along with me. This setup is brought to you by the Setup Man. Wow, Eldora, I'm not a fan of dirt tracks. I keep saying that over and over. But like I said, we're following this driver from the beginning of his truck career to NASCAR. So let's go to custom race setups. 3438. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Make sure that's right. 3438. Let's double check that. 3, 4, 3, and 8. And 3643. So 3, 6, 4, 3. And let's go down here, 54.2. Bump that to 51. 51.3. And thank you, Setup Man. I like to run low. So 4s on those. And let's go to our spring settings. These are 1200s. 1200. And then 500 and 580. And our tire pressure is at 2150. Leave it alone. 52, 22, and 5150. So we're going to leave those alone. Now we're going over to the camber settings, miscellaneous. Take that one up to 3. Drop that to 2.5. Drop that to 15. 12.25. And 12.75. .66, leave that one alone and bump that to 65%. 12 degrees and bump that to 1. Now let's go to gear setups. 3, 1.8, 1.35, and 3. Let's save it. And let's go down to custom qualify. And let's do the same thing we just did there. And 3, 4, 3, 8. 3, 4, 3, 8. 3, 6, 4, 3. 3, 6, 4, 3. Alright. Weight settings. 54.2, leave it alone. 51. 51.3. And drop those down to 4. Springs are 1200. Jump those all the way up to 1200. Alright, 500 and 580. Oops, back up. Tire pressure looks like it's going to stay 2150, 52, 22, and 5150. We're going to leave those alone and go over to miscellaneous settings. Now we're going to jump this up to 3 degrees. This one down to negative 2.5. Bump that up to 1.5. This is 12.25 and 12.75. 66. Take that 65% on grill tape. 12 degrees and drop that down to 1. Now our gear settings. 3, 1.8, 1.35, and 3. I'm going to save it, save it, save it. Alright, pause right here so you can write these down. And let's move on. Alright, let's go to practice. Maybe we can redeem ourselves on this track, and we will see. Because we got humbled on that dirt track. We started 5th and finished 15th. Started 1st and finished 15th. We were humbled. Alright, we got to beat 46.7 seconds. Can we do it? Saw myself starting to drift. I let off the accelerator a little bit.
Stay low, stay low. Clear high, clear high.
And we did. We beat it. We got 43.42 seconds, and we had to beat 46.7. Alright, we went around that track pretty quick. Whew, 43.041. Alright.
Time to go now.
Let's do it. Few tenths of a second off. We got this. I'm not using a steering wheel. I am actually using a Xbox controller. So I do have a few driving aids on to help me out a little bit. So with that said, I am using a few driving aids. I've got them turned up a little, not a whole lot. I think they're like 20%.
All right, that's it.
43.360. Okay, we got 4th. We didn't get the pole, but we did get in the starting lineup.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Green, green, green.
Oh, because of what was going on, it put us in 3rd instead of 4th.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. You're all clear up top. Clear high, clear high. Car high, careful there.
Staying low.
Top free, use it if you need it.
And we just took the first spot. Yes, we did. First place. So now we just got to finish strong and keep the lead. And we are in Michigan Speedway. Home of the Michigan Wolverines. For those of you that follow college basketball and college football. Okay, as long as we keep driving like we're driving, we are getting some redemption from that dirt track. Eldora humbled us. It is like Pocono, it is tricky. But that's okay, you can't win them all.
Ten laps to go.
Alright, we're not doing too bad. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. We are at 70 subscribers on our channel. Our goal is to reach 100 for our first big milestone. So help OG get them subscribers up. Help me reach that 100 mark. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Because of you viewers and you subscribers, you're the reason that my channel is becoming a success. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough for helping my channel grow like you are helping it grow. And I do a lot of tutorials, and yes, I'm doing a little bit of tutoring on this video series, but this is mainly for just entertainment purposes. A lot of my other videos that I do are how-to tutorials, how to complete this feat or that feat, or how to do this or how to do that. So be sure to check out some of the other games I play and watch the tutorials there. I kind of take a break from doing tutorials and do something like this for these episodes to watch this driver go from his beginnings in the truck series and work his way up to NASCAR just for strictly entertainment purposes. Yes, I am teaching you how to do your car setups, but the rest of the time you never know what we're going to talk about, and we are just enjoying the racing for entertainment. Again, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth and what we're going to talk about. So I hope everybody has safe plans for this upcoming week on New Year's. Be sure to eat your cabbage and your collards and your black-eyed peas and cornbread and whatever else, what do you want to call it?
All right, you're clear there.
Superstitious things that you do to help make your new year a good new year. I was always brought up to eat certain things on New Year's Day, and that's what I plan on doing. That's how I grew up, and that was, yes, it might be silly to you or superstitious to you, but you know, it's been beneficial to me. So I am not breaking tradition. Just like on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I watch It's a Wonderful Life and A Christmas Story. And my wife and I have added another classic to our lineup, a fun one with Macaulay Culkin, the original Home Alone movie. So we've kind of added that to our Christmas movie lineup on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That's kind of our tradition. So stick to your traditions, whether people think they're superstitious or not, or just silly or whatnot. Stick to what works for you. And eating certain foods on New Year's Day is my tradition, and it works for me. I'll tell you what, though. My wife made the comment earlier, and I'm almost agreeing with her. I'm burnt out on ham. Christmas Day was just a couple of days ago, and oh my gosh, I'm almost tired of ham. At least until next year.
All right, you're clear there.
So far, we have managed to redeem ourselves here on the Michigan Speedway. Redeem ourselves from that awful outing at Eldora. And wow, I'm still like, just like the comment Mike Harmon said in my little comments y'all saw a while ago. Tough race, move on. You're right, tough race. But we have pretty much redeemed ourselves. Hopefully we have redeemed ourselves with our fans and able to have more fans to buy our merchandise.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there. White flag is in the air.
Alright, we are on the last lap here at Michigan. And we are doing really well. We've got a good lead on second place. Almost a half a lap.
Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
It's been a really clean race. Looks like we got somebody smoking ahead of us. And they are hitting the pits. Unfortunately for them, this is the race right here.
Nobody kept up with you today.
That's right, nobody kept up with me. There wasn't really a whole lot going on. Hardly any wrecks or anything. Just a good, clean race. We started in third and worked our way to first and finished in first. Took the lead right at the end of the first lap and kept it all the way through. Alright, let's see how we did. We were 17 seconds ahead of Ross Chastain. Look at that. And where are we going? Dude, we got the fastest lap on that one. Check it out. And most laps led. Let's finish the event, and we got some redemption from Eldora. Wow. Whew. That's all I can say. We got redeemed. Absolutely. Oh, we are now in the playoffs. Check it out. OG Devil Dog advances to the NASCAR Truck Series playoffs. Are we the favorite to win it all? We will see. All right. Let's compliment these guys. Let's be nice to them. Angela Rutt. Hey, OG Devil Dog, how the heck are you in the playoffs with so many enemies out on the track? Well, Rubbin's racing, darling. Rubbin's racing. They're a 3-star. We will see. Let's look at our future plans. Well, let's go to the next race first. And let's look at future plans. Oh, don't see anything. Alright, so we are WWT Raceway. Alright. Talladega, Texas. Watkins Glen. And there we are, WWT setups. This is on the NASCAR Heat 5 custom car setups. Let's go to the Truck Series side of it, and this one here is by the setup man also. Thank you. I like the setup man's work. And let's go to the event. Alright, car setups. Let's go to custom race setup. And 5, 7, 3, 9 is the top 4. 5, 7, and 3, 9. 4, 3, 6, 3. So 4, 3, 6, 3. Alright. Now weight settings. 54.2, 50.5, 49.3, and there you go, perfect 4s. Alright, that's why I like to run low. So 1200 on the front springs, and 460 and 550 on the bottom, on the rears. So 460 and 550. Alright, let's look at our tire pressure. 12 and 28, 12.25 and 28.25 are leaving those alone. And let's go over to our camber. Move this one all the way up to 4. This one down to negative 3.5. And 18.75. Well, 1.875. This one's 11.5. This one will be 13. Brake bias at 90. And grill tape at 60. 11 degrees and 1.5. Let's go to gear settings. 3.2, 1.6, 3.82. So we're going to change the bottom one. Now save it. Alright, let's go to qualify setup. Let's double check, make sure that took. It did. Let's go to qualify setup. 5739. It's 5739 4363. 4363. And weight settings are 54.2, 50.5, 49.3, and drop those down to 4. Alright, left spring's 1200, right spring is 1200. And 460 and 550. Double check the tire pressure. 12.28, 12.25, 28.25. Leave that alone and go over to miscellaneous settings. And we are going up to 4. Oops, drop it down 1. 3.5 negative, 3.5, 18.75, drop that to 11.5, drop that to 13, brake bias is at 90, and grill tape is at 60. 11 degrees and 0.15 on steering offset. Now let's look at our gears. 3.2, 1.6, 3.2.1.6, and drop that down to 3.82 and save it. Alright, I'm going to set it here just for a second, let you pause it and write this stuff down in case you did not want to look it up. We are at, I believe, the WWXT. WWT is where we are. I'm sorry, WWT. We have 39.556 to get around in practice. Let's see how we do. It's always good to try to do your practice and get that little extra bonus money. Because every little bit counts.
Stay low. You got room. You're clear.
Drifted a little too much.
Still there? All right, you're clear there.
All right, we got it. We had to beat 39.556. We got 36.954. So that gave us a little bonus. And we're almost a full second off the pole position. Wow. Okay.
Time to go now.
We have to beat 39.327 to stay on in the pack somewhere.
All right now, just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go.
That's going to cost me, but at least I didn't hit the wall. Feathered it going around that big curve.
All right, qualifying's over. Good job.
That put us in 7th. At least we're in the top 10 of qualifying.
All right now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Ready. Green flag, green flag. Hold your line, got one inside. You got
He
room,
tried to
you're
wreck
clear
me,
there.
didn't he? He paid for it.
Careful, still there.
He did that to himself.
Clear down low.
Tried to push me into the wall.
All right, you're clear there. Car outside, hold your line. Inside, inside. You got room, you're clear.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see him whine about it, but that's okay.
20 laps to go. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there.
Oh, I hit too close to that wall. Go figure. Ooh, I was too
Car
close.
high, careful there. Clear high, bud.
That just cost me some valuable time of catching up to that later.
Inside, inside. Clear all around.
I rode a little too close to that wall. I almost did it again. Mess my aerodynamics up.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear. Got one peeking outside. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear. Caution's out, wave them off. We're going green. Be ready here. Green's out now, let's go. Looking inside now. You're all clear up top.
He tried to make me eat it, didn't he? That's what he gets. He did that to himself. The trick is when somebody's trying to come over with you and you're going the same speed, let off your accelerator, make yourself more a solid object, and it causes them problems and not you. And you saw he was trying to come over to stop me from passing him. And so I just let off my accelerator a little bit, slowed my car down, made it more of a wall for him, and made him spin out on his own. That was his fault that he spun out, not mine, because I kind of made myself a harder object. Because if you're going the same speed, you've got the same density, but if one car is slowed down and one's going faster, it makes the slowed down car a harder target, almost like hitting the wall. My aerodynamics are messed up, so I'm slamming that wall every time I come around that curve. Good thing I didn't pit. I probably should have, but I've been down. Slow it down a little bit sooner. Let off the accelerator a little sooner, and I may not have that many problems.
5 to go, driver.
Go, I'm still hitting the wall, but not as hard. It's a little harder to steer when your aerodynamics are messed up, and as many times as I've hit the wall, I've scraped the wall or hit the curve, I've messed my aerodynamics up. I messed up my suspension, so my steering's way off. So I just have to compensate for it and stay with it for these next few laps.
Stay low. 2 to go. Car high, careful there.
We're in the last 2 laps. Let's see how we do. We've got about a quarter of a track lead. Let's see if we can at least keep it without wrecking, because our truck is pretty damaged up at this point. Tap my brakes a little bit to slow it down.
Last lap. It's your mark.
Alright, we're on the last lap.
You got room. You're clear.
Oh, trying to avoid that wall.
You got room. You're clear there. All right, you're clear there.
We are coming to the finish line.
Nobody kept up with you today.
Whew. And let's watch the replay. He tried to clip me and he spun out. Alright, looks like we are in the top 8 for the playoffs. We are 53 points ahead. Nope. $68 points. We're 58 points ahead of Ross Chastain. Alright. We can live with that. Got that new incentive contract. Check it out. And let's choose a new one. 2 top 20s. Of course I'm going to take the 2 top 20s. And this is... oh, the Canadian Tire Road Course. Oh my. How many do we have? Season standings. Race 18. We are in first. So we got 19, 20. We got this race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've got 2 episodes left in this season. On season 1. So we're at race 18. We're at race 18, so we're going to do 18, 19, and 20 on the next episode, and then we are going to finish up with the championship races, 21, 22, and 23 to finish off season 1 of the episode series. Alright, let's go back to current event, Canadian Road Course. We are going to end the episode here so we can have 3 races on each of the next 2 episodes. This is OG Devil Dog. I want to say thank you for liking and following and subscribing to my channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to subscribe to me on Twitch also, because this is where I'm broadcasting that live. Then I am exporting it to my YouTube channel. So if you're on YouTube, feel free to like, follow, and subscribe. So that means hit that subscribe button and follow me, OG Devil Dog, your content creator, and help me get 100 subscribers on YouTube. For those that are on Twitch, I'm at 8 subscribers. Let's build that up to 25. Let's get us up to 25 subscribers on Twitch. If you would like to make a donation to my channel on my YouTube, in the description of this is my Cash App link. Feel free to make your donations there in the description, or you can click on my profile picture and make donations that way. I do not have it set up on Twitch just yet, but in the future I will. But here on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Continue viewing, continue being a part of my channel, continue enjoying what I do for you. Y'all be blessed, and I will see you next video.